This is question number 6 on the November 2013 higher non-calculator paper. Question 6, I've prepped this already, but question 6 reads, translate shape A by the vector -3, 2. Now, translate is the key word. You need to know what a translation is. You need to know what that vector means, -3, 2. I've put some arrows next to it. -3, right, or the top number means how much you move left or right, but -3 means you move 3 left, and 2, the bottom number, means if you go up or down, and because it's positive, it means 2 up. That is very important that you know what that means. So I'm going to go from each corner and go 3 left, so 1, 2, 3, and 2 up, and I'll put a cross. I'll go to that corner, I'll go 3 left, 1, 2, 3, and 2 up, which takes me there. From that corner, I'll go 3 left and 2 up, which takes me there. And from that corner, 3 left and 2 up, which takes me to there. And there is my shape. All I need to do now is to join it with straight lines, and there's my answer. It is very important in this question you understand and know what the vector means, right? And if you didn't know what that means, you'd find it impossible to actually do an accurate drawing of it. Make sure when you do your drawing, you do it quite accurately. The fact that I put crosses in the corner and they stick out a bit doesn't matter. I will get the mark, and it is an easy mark to get, and it just takes a few seconds once you know it. So look at this, make sure you understand it, make sure you can do it, and make sure you can get full marks in it. Let's go on to part B. This is part B in question 6. And the question says, describe fully the single transformation. So we want to know one transformation that is going to map Q to R. And they want us to describe it fully. So how do we get from Q to R? And this one is a bit of a giveaway, because we can see Q is a pentagon, it's a shape that's almost lying on its side, and then it somewhat turns to look to R. So straight away, I actually know, and it's not difficult to realize that it is going to be a rotation. So 3 marks is how much this is worth. If I write the word rotation, I've got 1 mark already. What you should know is that you get marks for a rotation. You need to say the angle, the direction, and the center of rotation. The angle, the direction, and the center of rotation. And it is really important that for a rotation question you use tracing paper. Now I'm going to use a bit of tracing paper for this. I will trace Q. You don't need to use a ruler for this. You can do it freehand. It's not going to feature part of the question, but how I always use the origin as my center of rotation initially. In most questions it is, in the other question it might not be. But if we try this, I've drawn that line there to help me work out what angle I'm turning through. So, okay, I wasn't aware of this before, but this was a lucky guess that 0, 0 is the center of rotation, and if I turn it, I'm turning it in an anti-clockwise direction. And if you follow that line, this line here, what angle is that line turning through? It turned through 90 degrees, right, as I got from there to there. Okay, so I'm going to write in my explanation that it was a rotation. It is 90 degrees anti-clockwise, and the center of rotation is 0, 0. And that's my 3 marks. This is a pretty straightforward question. It is a common type question. You need to make sure you understand it. You need to make sure you can do it and get all the marks